Hi guys, it's Les. I'm here to give you guys why I chose the gastric sleeve versus the bypass. Of course, my name is Bypass Girl 87 on all my social media related to weight loss. And I was just convinced going into this process that I was for sure getting the gastric bypass or ruin why. Um, Once I finished my options program and got the referral to me with the surgeon, I met with the surgeon, and my surgeon is Dr. Zalata in West LA. So I met with him, and he was giving me the pros and cons of both. Now, mind you, I just finished options program, so I'm aware of all the pros and cons to both. I mean, I thoroughly done a lot of research before even going into this process. So I wasn't trying to listen to him. I was like, okay, I'm going with the bypass. He was explaining to me that long term, in his experience, he's seen more complications with the Roux-en-Y. He said that by me being only 30, there is a high risk that later on in life, dealing with just life in general, a number of different health issues seem to come about from the Roux-en-Y. And he just suggested that considering I'm going to eventually have another baby as well, that I should get the sleeve instead. Now, I have been hearing a lot of people say, from, I'm in a lot of different weight loss groups, sleeves and bypass groups, and I've been hearing a number of them say that their doctors always encourage the bypass. Depends when they're really heavy like me, they always encourage the bypass opposed to the sleeve, because a lot of times, a lot of people have to get the revisions with the sleeve, and they, end up with the bypass. So it struck me as kind of very strange that he was not promoting the bypass for me. He was like, he really did not want to do it on me. He was like considering, well, let me give you guys a little backstory. My weight has always gone up and down since like high school. It's always, I will lose a drastic amount of weight, 80 pounds, 100 pounds, and then I would gain it all back and some. So my issue, I guess, wasn't really the losing weight part throughout the years. It was just keeping it off. And he kept saying, considering that is my history, he thinks that the sleeve will be better for me, especially since I'm going to have another baby and by me being 30. So I kind of thought about it, and I talked to my husband about it, and I was like, okay, well, maybe I should go ahead on and just do the sleeve, because I am going to continue to be active and go to the gym. I have a little one that I'm running around after. So maybe I should go with the sleeve instead of the bypass. So honestly, you guys know, you guys have gone through the process or are currently going through the process. You're excited about it because change is going to come, but at the same time, if you're anything like me, it's so nerve-wracking because you're just like, oh my God, I don't know what to do. It's like literally it feels like a life or death situation, making that decision like which surgery to have. It's like I don't want to gain the weight after I have another baby and then be right back to where I was. And I'm like, dang, I should have got the bypass. But then I don't want to get the bypass and be like later on in life having all kind of other issues going on too. So it's just like you really don't know. So that's just why I chose the sleeve. Now, I personally, I'm still kind of rooting for the bypass. I'm for the bypass only because like my initial reasonings for wanting to get it in the first place. Like it's been around the longest, and like you have more long-term success statistic wise, with the bypass, but I'm happy with the sleeve. I still get to eat, and I don't have dumping syndrome or anything like that. I don't eat anything crazy. Now, one thing I am struggling with is my energy, which is why I haven't been updating you guys or even really responding to you guys. And I apologize for that. I'm going to do that today. I do have a couple of new subscribers, so I thank you guys. Some of you have commented. One of you guys just commented and told me I need to do some updates. So that's what it was. I was like, yeah, I need to do some updates. So bear with me. It's like I have no energy. I'm exhausted all the time. Like I lay in the bed some days and I'm in the bed all day and I'm still tired. So I don't know what that is. I have another appointment tomorrow to meet with my not my surgeon. It's at the same facility, but I don't know who this surgeon is. So I'm going to meet with him tomorrow and talk about it. And I give you guys an update. I'm going to force myself to do that. I'm going to force myself to get up and do morning walks because I cannot just lay around like this. I have to force some energy on myself. So thank you guys for being so patient with me. That's my quick little updates. I don't have any stats for you. I'll have that probably starting next month. So I just wish you guys a great rest of the day and stay tuned.